Welcome to the Game Time Show here from our studios at Islington, where we talk everything sports. We are back on your screens again, guys. We are here to give you the game review for game week 9, and with me to do that are these usual suspects as usual. Before I introduce them, I would like everyone to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's go together. Elon, how are you? How has your week been?
Bad weekend.
Your football week, how has it been?
Bad weekend.
Do you want to share more light? Maybe somebody can give you a shoulder to cry.
I doubt if you can. You're the wrong person to cry on to. But then, I mean, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I expected my team to win, but as usual, Pep did his things again. And thanks to him, we lost.
You think Pep is doing something wrong?
Oh, Pep.
So we'll get into the game. How have you been? How has your football weekend been? Masa, you can't. Is that bad or good?
I don't think it was good. Because I was expecting my Milan to actually consolidate their lead, at least maintain, but they couldn't maintain.
You drop points against a relegated.
That's serious because we didn't lose against the top tier team. But I don't know why.
The team that is struggling.
I don't know why we've lost against a newly promoted side.
Yeah, that was what it did.
And we've lost against another newly promoted side that is battling that ambition. But I don't know. We'll be back up again.
And one stone age behavior from your own protocol. I don't know how you want to.
Which stone age behavior?
How can you lose by such goal margin against that? Just at the back of that result, you issue a statement that you sold your only striker.
No, but they were forced to do that.
So you backed them. I think it was a right and sensible decision from the
to sell or to announce.
After that heavy defeat, you could not have done anything than to apologize to your supporters.
They have apologized.
You did, and the back of that apology, you still went ahead to.
No, the apology came later.
So that makes sense. It means that.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just giving you the facts of the things. You get it. But the fact is that okay.
No, but you need money. But
no,
I don't think it was a wise decision to have done that at that particular time.
What would you have?
After they lost.
No, what would you have?
They issued a statement that they sold their striker.
No, what would you have them do?
So since when did that communication went on?
No, what did you have them do? What would you have them do?
You could have come back home, make sure you settle the muddy waters, and then you can go ahead and sell.
You actually know they were actually forced to do that announcement.
Okay. By who?
Because Ali Benghazi had already announced him.
But why, if you know, so you already knew you were not going to go anywhere with this whole campaign?
How? No, it was something that they had already spoken about.
That when you lose, when you come out of the competition, the guy goes.
Yeah, I think that was the mindset. In fact, when I saw the figures,
figures of what? The amount is going.
The amount involved in the whole thing.
How much? Because I'm lots of.
Because I think that Protocol got somewhere.
5 million, 10 million.
300, which African player is 10 million. Now somewhere around between 350,000 to 500,000, and then no, that's what Protocol would get transfer fee. He is getting a signing on bonus, a signing on fee of $200,000 plus initial monthly salary of $20,000, which becomes $25,000 in year 2. Charlie, if you be your boy, no go tell him to make it. Mind you, he's not. I'm not sure he's earning 5,000 cedis because when he was coming from Olympics, he was just a prospect. So Charlie,
all right, let's see how it goes. And this is how far we've come as a nation.
Oh yeah, Charlie. Maybe another day we'll have to sort that.
Just going down.
Another day we have to sit on that matter.
I don't know when we are going to survey this. Let's go on to the game review for week 9, and we start with the Chelsea-Sunderland game. On paper, we all saw Chelsea win this game, even though we knew Sunderland was going to prove a tough opposition. But then it happened that Sunderland collapsed the bridge finally. I don't know, Elo, going into this particular fixture, what do you think Chelsea did wrong regarding this particular game that made them lose to Sunderland?
Well, I think they underrated Sunderland. I watched the game and then when it got the early goal, there was a lot of excitement and then they were too relaxed. Yeah,
I watched the game that they could easily win.
Yes, they were very relaxed because I feel like the energy that they started with, immediately Garnacho got the ball into the back of the net. There was some sort of like calmness, like, oh, now we have them where we want them. Like let's exhibit our ball playing skills, and they were just all over the place. I think Garnacho too, after the goal, he was off. Yeah, he was off.
Was that why Maresca changed him for Esteban?
Yeah, I should think so. I don't know why he benched Esteban from the onset, but I mean, Garnacho did score, so yeah. I mean, at least he kind of like justified reason why he was being selected to play. But then the other flanks to Pedro Neto to that guy too, he just
counter to the sea.
He forgot punch cost 90 for calculator top. We say it's 0. Charlie Martinelli Pro Max.
Martinelli Pro Max.
Pro Max. I ain't capping.
Why are you marking against Martinelli?
Martinelli today does the same thing. We will just be running throughout the game.
Why you seen his productivity in recent times?
Oh, where do I know we bench it?
Charlie, Isaac, do you think Chelsea lost this on technical ground?
Yeah.
So what did Maresca actually do?
I don't know what is with.
Because if you look at his changes, especially the back line, I think was one of the reasons why they lost. If you saw how Robbie was able to hold on play, wait for the other attacking players to run, and he gave that assist. It was a very poor defending from this.
Yes,
yeah.
Their defensive mistakes happen, and I think that the defender was as a Tosin. I don't think Tosin had a real problem in there because he was just behind him.
No, but he could have done more.
No, but remember he's in the box. The person I expected, I think, was Josh. Was it Josh or Chalobah?
No, it's Josh.
I think Chalobah should have stepped up.
Yeah.
Step up to who?
No, you see, they were in a line, right?
Yeah.
He was just behind. So he should have just stepped up
to help Tosin.
No, he was closer to Tosin.
Tosin could have guided the guy to the.
No, the guy wasn't moving. He was just.
And you were standing there with him.
No,
if you contact game,
the problem is that with Tosin
had moved to his right.
Tosin had already made sure that the guy is not turning right. So the guy was waiting for the people come. That's what I'm saying. If Chalobah had stepped forward, as he stepped forward
to who?
No, just step forward. If you had stepped forward, what will happen is that
was behind the guy.
If you had stepped forward, it means that pass.
He was on the same line with Tosin.
Yeah,
that pass. No, you don't get it. That pass.
That would compel him to move.
You see, so this is Broby. This is Tosin.
Yeah.
Right.
And Chalobah
was here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that pass went this way. You get it. So when you are here, right, you just step up this way.
He can't be there.
No, you just move forward. If you had moved forward, right?
If you move that way, you give the
where?
The 360 for him to make a shot on target.
No, Broby wasn't even thinking about even.
That was because Chalobah was at that
place. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's stopping from turning.
If he turned that way, right? If he turns that way, it is an easy thing that because there are two of you there, you get because. In Tosin, I understood Tosin by just being there because it's a penalty. No, it's a penalty box. You can't push it.
But it's a contact game.
What are you going to do?
Do you think Saliba is Saliba because he just stands still and make that?
No, I'm just saying that the guy had stopped. The guy actually, I thought it was a mistake because when the ball bounced, I was expecting him to hit it once. Broby, see that the ball.
He didn't shoot.
No, that was where I was. So I thought the chance.
Most strikers would have shot.
I thought that the chance had gone because then, as a defender, he stayed put. Because the point is that as a defender, right, as a striker, he's waiting for you to commit. Do you get it?
No, honestly, on that occasion, he wasn't waiting for Tosin to commit. He was waiting for. He wanted to hold that play.
He wanted somebody to support.
Yeah, somebody to support.
And that's what I'm saying. When he holds that play, what are you going to show?
When you shuffle him a little bit. You show him to his weaker side, he will be forced to make movement.
Yeah.
What do you
He cannot stand on. No,
wait. He had. Robert is a strong.
No, he's a strong player.
What he had,
no,
what he had
Thank
done
you.
was that he had pushed the ball one side and he had blocked him. So
and
the
the
guy
guy
is
stood there for
behind
like
him.
some number of
You know,
seconds.
Robe is a right-footed.
What I'm saying, that's why I'm saying that he was looking for the pass. That's why I was
Yeah, he was
stating
looking
that
for the pass.
when he got there, he was looking for the pass. So that's why I was expecting Chaloba to have stepped up. If he stepped out, what happened that if he stepped out?
You agree it was a defensive plan.
Oh yes, because in the first place they were. Once he was there already, right? They should have made sure that, right? Either they are stepping off him, going for it so that he's offside, or
No, he couldn't have been offside. He was in his box when the.
so the point is that
when the pass was made.
whenever there are two of you in there, you make sure one is a sweeper and then one is marking him.
So just to touch on
So-
that, I feel like one could have just played on a tactical foul because, honestly speaking,
No, but that would have needed a red card too.
so Chaloba had upper hand on like pace, but then he was not running towards Bobby because he saw Tosin was running towards Bobby.
So he decided to move.
So he decided to just move like in a parallel distance. But I feel like in that way, no,
But if he has
Tosin-
found the red card is
No.
not. Red card is not a goal. That I believe what he said.
But I feel
Red
like
card is
maybe
not a goal.
No, but
not necessarily. Because some fouls be there, you go feed one in a way, say you can avoid a red card.
No, that one would have been a red.
But
Like-
where the striker is.
Did you watch the
Or
You-
probably he should have just run across the striker. As a
something like that?
As a defender, that's
So that
normally
the
what you
foul
do.
will not be like maybe
No.
an obvious red.
No, even if he had run
We've
across
seen fouls
him.
like that.
It's still a foul.
No, but if he had run across him, it's a foul rather against Gomez,
Yeah.
not him.
I don't know. You see the Brighton against Manchester United. There was
Yeah.
a controversial red card. I felt like it was a red card, but then the manner in which the foul
He was
okay,
committed.
you will see now. You know, if you red
He was not the
with
or something.
the attempt like yellow. But then I felt like it was red.
So Chelsea, back to you, Isaac.
Yeah.
They lost on technical ground.
Yeah, I don't know why you would see me. This is what I do.
Because if you look at the substitution,
Start
that
Estaval,
Maresca-
kill the
yes,
game
so-
fast.
Because
Move on.
so that was how come they lost that
It's
game.
about I was a bit surprised.
But I'm very, very. Sunderland are doing something good.
Yeah, I think we are overlooking that, and they are gradually coming into it again. They are almost within the top four. after
They
the
have
game
more
nine,
wins
yeah,
than
so,
Chelsea.
yeah. So,
Xhaka, honestly speaking,
he's the one in charge of orchestrating.
Yeah, you
all
will
this-
always need
this-
someone
this-
like that.
this play
You
for-
would always need someone
Yeah,
like
that
that.
is-
Sunderland, yeah.
You need someone like that too.
the end my respect on the day.
And let's go to the second fixture, which is Man U against Brighton Hove. I think we all predicted wrongly on this one. I was expecting Brighton to edge it slightly against Man U.
We predicted a 2-2 draw.
Yeah, we
And
predicted
predicted a draw again, but then there you go again, Man U going ahead of everyone else, trying to keep that momentum going. Is it early this year? Do you think the season is now starting for the Amorim boys? Hello.
So
Is it
It's-
early to predict,
it's
or you
still,
think
it's still early to predict.
no? But okay,
So this Brighton team, honestly speaking, they were just poor on the day.
because
So when your player ghost, you misplaced 10 passes. You know who I'm talking about.
Right.
Baliba, who else?
I think
Yeah,
I think he's been having a poor season.
Thank God you know.
I think he's having a poor season low key because when he even came to Africa in the World Cup qualifier,
Simon,
was nowhere to be.
No,
and
no, no,
I don't
no.
understand some.
in fact, he lost the ball that led to that.
But it's the same player.
This same game, he lost 2 balls that led to 2 goals.
He was the
Yeah,
same
then
player
that's
who was
how
going
I-
to Man U.
Of
Yes.
course,
And now his value is going to drop.
no, people go through ups and downs. It's just match with
No,
them.
Because for Man U to have a full day like this, winning comfortably, that was
Oh no, maybe it's just something that's going on that he
It
will
was,
just come up
it
again.
was that bad. Like they were just giving away passes.
Yeah.
And started, like
I don't
Brighton
think-
didn't like Brighton on the deal.
I don't think Man U were so exceptional on the day.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that this match with them, 28 games more. Don't worry.
There's still a long way to go.
Yeah, along with he
Brighton-
can find
Brighton-
he can find his form.
Brighton were not Brighton
So
on
we
that
should not
day.
be carried away by this win from Man U.
Oh no, I think they are picking up, and I think their next match against Forest they will win,
Yeah.
and hopefully I think against
They are going against
Spurs.
us on that side,
Spurs.
who are definitely going to sit back
forget
a low block.
Forget Sean, like they will lose them.
I think
They'll win. Forget
You
Sean.
think they'll win?
Forget Sean.
Alright.
Right now, there's confidence.
We saw Sean that.
Right now, the confidence.
But he won against Porto in the
and he lost to Bournemouth.
Yeah, he lost
Yeah,
to
lost
Bournemouth. And see, that loss, it is one of the games that if you watch
so
it,
that's a 50% record.
honestly,
First loss.
honestly, the scoreline does not do justice to whatever happened.
Like they lashed them.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Marcel's made like 3 saves. They got 2 point blank balls that were hitting. Bournemouth should have won that match 5-0.
I said the 3 points.
Yes, so we haven't seen the defense yet, but we did still.
All right, let's go on to Liverpool.
They are walking
I think at this point in time, we can all agree on that because it's just 4 matches on the row that they've lost.
Yeah,
on the other hand, Man U is winning also on the row. I don't know if the Juju man that they took Man U to has mistaken Liverpool to be Man U because it's really working against them. They lost 3-2 against Brentford away.
Yeah.
What is really happening? Do you think he has lost it tactically, or is it the players that have lost motivation to play? Hello.
I was watching this game and I was like, what's going on? See, I feel like sometimes a season or period where when things are not working, nothing works.
No, but this is so sad. They were winning on the trot and then suddenly they started losing.
We also heard the winning was coming about and we did see that it was coming. It was coming.
The phone was called.
It was coming. So at least Salah was a bit decent. He was tracking back.
I think he scored.
He scored. He was tracking back small.
But I think I
think he's trying to preserve his energy in the game. That's how I feel. I feel like he wants to put more
energy. How old is he? He's not that old to be preserving energy for what?
No, you see, some players
as a winger, you need the
they can do better on the ball. They can contribute more when they have energy on the ball as compared to double like tracking back and then trying to play their game. Some players once you track back and now you get a ball,
they don't run forward.
You lose energy, so you're not going to do what you don't want to do. But on a day he tried, he tracked back. Kekes had a very Kekes towards us all over the place until he scored.
Oh yeah.
Mistakes, misplaced. I don't like.
So he missed a couple of chances to
give up. So that's what I'm saying. That I think when things are not going well, Charlie, there's nothing positive coming out. And me, Paddy, maybe you have access. I mean, I don't know what.
Do you think this is going to continue, or they will eventually turn the sail in their favor?
As I've said, sometimes they overthink things too much, and sometimes I understand. Number one, the problem came. The problem came from as I said last week, too many changes at a time. It has upset the balance of the team now. Too many
changes from the start of the game, or like
the new players. Okay. And they are not. And the example I gave last week is the same. The example I gave is the same example. If you have a Mosquera buying him at 15 million, you have the luxury to bench him and play another person and try to warm him. If you have someone like what's his name? Zubimendi came for high price. Yes, of course, he was going to start, and there's no real difference between the playing styles of Zubimendi and then Partey. They are all controllers and passers. But if you go and buy a Florian Wirtz for 130 million, you can't buy a 130 million player and put him on the bench. He's just lucky Isaac is injured. If Isaac is around, that means between Isaac and then Eketike, one will still be on the bench. Like when you are making these sort of changes, it will upset the team. And a lot of the time, sometimes you find like just like the second goal, how you found Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate in the middle of the park, and they don't have pace.
It's still the high line.
As soon as Mikel Damsgaard picked his head up, he just gave a very sweet pass, and they couldn't even catch him. He was just so. I think that sometimes they should just go back to the basics. The basics is that just bring what's his name, Robertson back to his position.
I think that I've been calling for
Yeah,
that.
Robertson should start games back to his position. None of all these things, and I think he should try and place Salah as a false nine.
But you know the game that won them the UCL match. I think they won about 5-1. Why didn't he go by the same squad?
No,
Chiesa in that game started.
Yes, I get it.
And he has to change the game.
No, Chiesa didn't start.
Chiesa started the
No,
UCL.
he didn't come by. He came early second half.
Really?
Yeah, I watched that game.
No, but Salah didn't start that game.
Salah didn't start.
Yeah, so
Frimpong.
Yeah, so
Frimpong came out injured. Okay.
Yeah.
Frimpong has been injured for some time now.
No, he played that game. That was the game that
he got injured.
Yes.
Really?
He came back again.
No, he was.
No, he played that game when he got injured. Frimpong started that game.
That was last week Tuesday.
Yeah,
I didn't really watch it because
that was the game that he got injured.
I thought he was injured prior to that game.
No. Prior to that game, they had lost to who?
Which one?
The EPL. Who did they lose to before Brentford?
United.
Yeah, he was United.
Yeah, United. Salah started and then Frimpong came in.
No, United. I don't think Frimpong played against United.
Has been injured.
I know he's been injured. If he's back, then fine. But I
know he played against Frankfurt and then he was at the left wing.
Yeah, so they played against Frankfurt.
He played.
Frankfurt to them.
No, but it was a good
It was
game
this-
that
forget it.
Yeah.
It was it was German soil, so you saw the German boys in there. The TK was all over the place. Flying Vets was doing everything in the world. But I think I think that he has to go back for defensive solidity. I don't know whatever it is, but I think he has to find a way of bringing back Endo
Wow.
into
Why
that lineup.
I
Yes,
don't know why they bench
because
him, Gabriel Moody,
the point is that
then they play
they need that
they
defensive cover out there, and then they need. You see, that's what I'm saying. Move Salah to the false line and get someone on the wing that can go and then will come and help. Other than that, more of it to come.
So Elon, do you think now they should focus on the top 4 rather than winning the league?
Oh,
yeah, I think this is as
Or
you
it's
said,
too early?
they should go
Oh,
back
it's
to
too
the
early.
basics and then start building like a defense solidity.
Right.
I think that would help.
But that will have to be maybe in January because the squad they have now.
no, they just have to rearrange things. I don't think they have to go and buy.
Let's not play open games. Let's try
Make
and
it
concede
close,
less. Because they are conceding goals in every matches.
If they like, they can just go back to a back
So,
to 3-5-2.
1-1, they go.
3-5-2, and then you go on.
All right, let's go on to the Aston Villa game against Man City. I think City has dropped the ball finally after 9 games unbeaten run against Aston Villa. I think they were gathering some momentum until this point in time. Ella, what do you think went wrong for your men?
Pep went on. That's all I can say. Pep went on.
To do what?
He has always been messing us up. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, I feel like that guy sometimes just want to just try something just to annoy us for no reason. Because how can he have a winning team here? You have still players doing very well in certain positions. Though it might not be their natural position, but they are doing very well. All of a sudden, you come up against an Aston Villa team.
But Aston Villa themselves are not being bad.
I know, but they still can't. They are threatening. Away. Then you go and change things for no reason. Who played Tijani Reinders as a DM in today's world? When we all know that guy, I mean, he can play as a DM, but that is not his best position.
I don't think Pep sees what you guys don't see.
Oh, see,
Okay.
How you go play Tijani Reinders alone as a sitting midfielder when you know that the guy does more in short spaces and boxes like that's where he does very well. Then you are playing him as a DM. Kovacic did that. Nico Gonzalez did that. Nico Gonzalez seems like he's doing very well now. He's happening top.
No, but if this whole chop and change had worked, you say Pep was a genius.
I knew it wouldn't work when I saw it. Oscar Bob is playing for a team like City. They start for City. Oscar Bob will start.
Hey, Kotoko.
I'm telling you.
So I
Yes,
do
yes.
you think Man City is a Erling Haaland kind of city?
No, I
Because
think.
anytime he goes missing, they seem to fumble.
See, I think Villa is a very stubborn team, honestly. Very, very stubborn team.
Why they just lash am one?
They're a stubborn team, and you know with how these guys play, City play, you know, this intricate passing here, there, they decided just to be compact, having nice wickets and then play on another. And I think
Nice figures, Oscar Bob. Okay, please continue.
I'm talking about Villa. You are talking about so having nice wingers, maybe play like that. And I
The question was whether you think Man City is a Erling Haaland.
no, I don't think it's a Haaland. I think that from what I see, sometimes they are just one dimensional. Too much. One dimensional.
Or they are over reliant on Haaland. Anytime he's taken out of the game, they seem to struggle with goals.
No, but they were funny enough. If you watch the game right, there were instances Haaland moved. Then
no
they were
pass.
busy passing the square passing in there because nobody has the heart and then and the bravery to take that passing. And you know, it was clear from the corner that they scored, right? It was clear that they had all gone in there, nobody was marking. Before Bernardo Silva could try and get in there, there was a goal. And the fact is that it looked like they were winning the battle, the physicality battle. Because even when actually when Nico Gonzalez came in, after like 5 minutes, I was afraid he was going to take a red card. Yes. His first notable thing was to take a yellow card. He was beaten. He went in for the tackle. And he went in for another tackle that I think it was an offside or something. Because if it wasn't an offside, that's a second yellow card and he's off. And I think Onana had a very good game. Very tidy. Yeah, for Villa. Very tidy. I've always said that, see, sometimes I think Pep should get somebody like that. A force in the middle because Charles, how it is going there. Rodri is not becoming Rodri anytime soon.
Was he in that game?
No. Rodri is injured. Rodri is not becoming Rodri anytime soon. He needs a presence. Unfortunately, he can't buy anybody now, but he needs like a presence in there.
Somebody like a prime Rodri.
Like a prime Rodri, because sometimes see, Nico Gonzalez can do the nice fancy stuff, but sometimes I feel the down point is that he's being bullied.
And you talk about it anyway,
Who? Renders, I don't even know what is wrong, whether it is the system or it's like.
But he came with high expectations.
Yeah, but some of the times, my problem with him is that I don't know whether he has been told not to shoot.
No, but you know, Pep side don't like shooting.
No, but sometimes
how many times he shoot where he score?
No, but
that's still be like that. He play 3 shots off target.
That's what I'm saying. That moments where he has to shoot, he's looking for pass. We package Alatas. How did we package? He was shining in Holland.
If like guy will sell
out. Oh no, we needed money. Honestly, if we had money, we won't sell him. We need money. If we had money, we won't sell him. Honestly, I'm happy we sold him.
You know, because
I'm happy we sold him because
it's not good enough.
For the first time in my life, we did a correct rebuild with the money we got. Yes.
Hey, you were here criticizing the signings of your.
Which signing? No. You see, no, Simon. There's a difference between saying that Modric is not good and saying that Charlie, it is not tenable and sustainable to be relying on a 40-year-old Modric.
So
especially Modric is
something better.
No, not better, but what I'm saying is that see, Modric is 40. Charlie, for the last we are in game.
Not like a 20-year-old.
No. You can have Modric in there, right? But Charlie, 90. And once he's been played also as at the base. So he's like the playmaker. And in Allegri's system, that playmaker will be doing tackles. Charlie Modric, panos, like if you do that, what will happen is that if you don't take care, by game week 15, then see our friend in Napoli. We wanted to do everything, running here, running
No, just a penalty kick that caused that.
Yeah, but
he wasn't doing it like
no, but what I'm saying is that
it happens.
Yeah.
he has see
And
the
no
guy.
pressure. It's less than 20 minutes.
I don't think the model should be playing 90 minutes.
Right. We understand.
You don't overwork him so that when you need him at last 10 matches, no, he'll be there for you.
All right. Let's go on to the last picture, which is the elephants who are still sitting on top of the table. They went against Crystal Palace. People have been criticizing.
It was a boring game.
Yeah, it was a boring game.
It's a boring game.
Yeah.
But you saw how Crystal Palace sat back. It was a low block. And if you sit back like this and Arsenal score by set piece, they are just getting criticized. Oh, it's a set piece kind of thing.
I did see that if they play in a low block, it's going to help them.
And that was
if you watch how they played against Bournemouth, that wasn't how they played against Arsenal.
Yeah, of course.
The Bournemouth game, they were just all over the place. They were going in for all attack and all that.
But they were very reserved in this particular.
No, I think you see, that is the mark of a very experienced coach.
Thank you. Talk to Pep.
The point is that see,
Pep sat back when he played Arsenal.
Crystal Palace.
The only team that came out at Arsenal are just the Man U.
Crystal Palace is undergoing a little dip.
They had some few down.
Yeah, a little dip in the last like 3 matches.
Yeah.
3 matches.
Europa game, they lose.
Yeah, they lose Europa game. That draw against.
You see the others.
That draw against Everton after leading 2-0.
They lost that game.
Yeah, that loss. You see, they are getting. There is a dip that they are. So in that way, you see, you make sure that you are compact. Then you don't concede anything. That is the whole thing. The only thing is that I think Watson was very slow to react in that goal. Very slow to react. Because before he turned, but it was a boring game in there.
Of course, they made it boring because they were
it was a boring game.
Trying to rely on counter attack.
I think in the early stages of the game, Crystal Palace were themselves.
There was a boring
Arsenal was
honestly, I didn't. I was just trying to watch it go back. I think the other game was much more
entertaining than
the Newcastle Fulham game was of late. Newcastle, the fans will give you something.
Okay, so boring or not, they are still 6
points
on top of the league.
I don't know what is with. I don't know what people are complaining about. And they are using set pieces. They prevent it.
No,
I don't even get it.
The thing is, if you open up, Arsenal will beat you up.
No, the point is that prevent the set piece.
So if you sit back, then of course you are expecting a
funny now, you know Stoke City played. There was this game that Stoke City was playing, and there was a very funny where Robinson, the goalkeeper, had the ball, right? And when he got the ball, he was being closed. So his first instinct was that he was going to put it to throw in. Then he remembered, and then something kicked in that, hey, no, the lap is still on the pitch. So he actually went for a corner instead of a throw in because know that the lap throwing is a dangerous one. So it's the same thing. You just, if you think you don't, then don't go and concede the free kick.
Of course, it's just
that is all. Just don't concede, or you find a way of it. Just like now Liverpool, after all its noise making, I think there's something that clubs will have to see now. See, they can't defend set pieces.
Yeah, I think they struggle.
They considered a headed goal against United, against Brentford. 1-2. Another one. They are just all over the place. The point is that try and prevent it. Set piece, you can try and prevent it.
Set piece is part of the game.
Yeah, or defend against it better. People get set piece and miss it.
All right. Also, so we've come to the end of this review show. Thank you guys for showing up. Until then, we will come again your way with a review for Game Week 10. Stay tuned. Do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together. Till we meet again. Stay safe, and it's bye-bye.
Peace out.